Драги македонци и наши пријатели, време е да ја погледнете втората снимка со македонскиот каубој од Алберта, Канада, Крис German. Нашиот продуцент Васил Јанков неодамна престојуваше во оваа прекрасна канадска провинција, каде што го посети ранчот на Ицо Крис German и неговата прекрасна сопруга. Погледнете.
When you're playing, кога свириш, како се чувствуваш? How do you feel? Do you feel relaxed? Дали си релаксиран? Дали тоа те помага во врска со енергијата? How do you feel when you're playing?
I can't say that I'm relaxed. I feel, and I like it, I feel challenged because there's certain things I want to hear out of that accordion I'm playing. Now, each one of them has a different character. The keys have a different pressure you need to push with. The keys on some of them are a little bit closer together. They're not all the same width. I want to hear a certain kind of sound come out of them. Not just a sound, but if I'm going to trill, there's a lot of trills in Macedonian music, I want it to come out right. I want it to bounce properly. And a lot of times I will just repeat the same phrase over and over and over and over again until I get it right and think, okay, this is what I want to hear. The Macedonians, we're kind of all over the place. They like the master reeds, the very deep bassoon reeds. The French musette, we call those wet reeds because they're very high pitched reeds. They said they like the Irish and Scottish. They like the wet reeds as well. So some of these accordions are better for that kind of music than they are for Macedonian. But you buy them because you want them. Yeah. It was simple as that. What am I going to do with 5 accordions? I don't know. I saw one online. I said to my wife, I want it. And she said, well, if you want it, get it, because I'll never hear the end of it. So,
do you feed off the reaction to your music when, for example, when you're playing in front of a group of people? Кога си со повеќе луѓе, со повеќе македонци, на пример, и ако свириш една македонска песна, како се чувствуваш? How do you feel in that moment when you see the positive reaction?
Absolutely wonderful. And that is the one thing that any musician looks for.
Дали те мотивира? Does it motivate you?
Absolutely. Oh, absolutely. If you can see people enjoying what you're playing, and people coming and commenting, and the odd little $20 bill that gets shoved in the accordion is always appreciated. But yes, absolutely. The more you play and the more you see people having fun, it's just incredible. With the Balkan Brass, I played with them. I think we played together for about 7 or 8 years. And the feeling of playing on stage and watching everybody have such a good time and coming up and asking for numbers and complimenting and buying drinks, which was always kind of nice too. But oh yeah, absolutely. It's very inspiring.
Do you think that young children, it's a good idea for the parents to, not just the accordion, не само хармоника, дали е важно од родителите да некако им кажат на децата дека би било нешто интересно да свират, дали е на хармоника, дали е на пиано, дали тоа е добро за децата?
Yeah, very important.
Зошто? Why?
I think it teaches your mind to concentrate, right? There's no way you're going to learn any kind of an instrument unless well, first of all, you have to have a passion for it. You can't just be told to play it. If you have a passion for it and your parents agree to buy you the instrument, your mind works different. When you concentrate on what you're doing, you're thinking of every move that your finger is making, and you're looking at music at the same time, all right? I think it sharpens you. I really do. I think it helps you to concentrate, not just in what you're doing with the musical instrument, but in other ways in life as well. All right? I'm able to shut out the world. When I'm on these things, I can...
Значи, мислиш само на хармониката, само на музиката, ништо друго.
Ништо друго. No, I'm concentrated, right? I'm in my own zone. So, they're fun.
Како што велат за вежбање, when you do exercise, тоа исто, ама this is another type of exercise.
Absolutely.
Друг вид на
Absolutely. Your head.
На вежбање.
Keep things moving. Well, as I get older too, I need something to keep my head sharp. I can sit and watch the TV all day long, but that's doing nothing for me.
You're now going to be playing one of your accordions, and this is a beautiful accordion. Tell us a little bit about this accordion. Koga počna da je sviriš sa ova harmonika?
Well, I had just joined the Balkan Brass Band. We played quite a bit in the 70s, and I needed a decent accordion. And
Во која година беше тоа? Кога беше тоа?
1971, 72. I needed a decent accordion to play. And I liked the sound of the new accordions with all the electronics and everything in those days. So I wanted one that had some electronics with organ and whatnot, as well as the accordion. This turned out perfect. This was brought into Canada by an Italian fella, and he started building them in Toronto. And it's a beautiful accordion for playing Macedonian music. All right? It's got nice, deep, we call dry reeds. I'll do a little bit of a pušteno for you.
Kako možeš da sviriš malko puštenoro?
Okay.
Tell us about this accordion. Koga počna da je sviriš ova harmonika?
Oh, I bought this about 5 years ago. It has a very nice, it's a German-made accordion, Weltmeister. I always wanted one, and I wanted to get a particular model, and they were very expensive to buy out here. So I found this one on eBay.
Што е разликата ова хармоника со другата? What's the difference?
Different reeds. Like I've talked
За
about
нашите
before.
гледачи што не разбират, what is a reed? Што е reed?
It's a little piece of metal that vibrates in there as you push air through it and out of it. Right? There's 2 reeds to each note. One when I squeeze, and when I pull out, it's a different reed. And they have to be tuned perfectly together. Now the reeds in this one are more wet, which means they're a little bit higher. This is better for Irish and French music and whatnot, okay? Whereas that other one had a very deep, mellow flavor to it, all right?
Better for Macedonia.
Oh, yes, absolutely. And
По-добро за македонски песни,
oh, yeah,
македонска музика.
absolutely. But I mean, you can play Macedonian music. Like I said, one of the first ones I ever learned. Change it up.
Amazing.
You can play anything on this thing as
Ти
well.
заврши со песната за Битола. Битола мој роден крај. Многу добро беше. Зборуваме со Ицо Герман, Chris German, во центарот на Алберта. Сега сакаме да дознаеме нешто за твоето потекло. Chris, кажи нешто за потеклото твое, од кој село беше мајка ти и татко ти, од кој место од Македонија?
Майка ми и таткот ми се 20 од неволени, Ларинска Македонија. My dad was the first one to immigrate here, probably in the late 40s, I'm thinking. My mother came later. He sent for her.
И тоа се случуваше со многу македонци. Например, дедо ми дојде прво во Канада, после баба ми дојде. Тоа е слична ситуација.
Yeah. But he sent for her in particular. He said, I want that girl. And in the village, a lot of times they would tell a girl, you have no future here. Go to Canada. We know this man. We know his soy. All right? Go and you'll have a better life. And that's what happened. And lo and behold, I'm here.
И во тоа време имаше многу македонци одневолени. Што рече ти нешто во врска со Господ, нешто?
Си стуре Господ неволци во Торонто. Oh, there's so many of us. I don't know.
Колку имаше во тоа време? Што мислиш?
I don't know.
1000 души?
I couldn't even guess. There's a lot of them. A lot of them.
И сега има многу македонци во Торонто со потекло од селото неволени.
Сите села. Oh, yeah.
Точно.
Everybody came here.
Точно.
Everybody came here.
Tell us about this accordion now. Кажи нешто повеќе за оваа хармоника.
Well, I saw somebody play one of these on YouTube. All right. And it's electronic. There's no reeds and nothing mechanical in this whatsoever. It's all electronic. And I loved it. I mean, it does any instrument that you want. And they were very expensive. At that time, they were about $9,000 or something. And I wasn't about to spend that kind of money on it. And again, I kept watching and watching and watching. And thanks to eBay again, I found this one at a decent price.
Колку чидеше, колку пари беше?
Boy, $3,500. That's cheap. Very cheap. Pozdrav site Македонци od Alberta, Canada.